Hello, everybody. I am here. I was going to say welcome to I Shine, but this is not I Shine night. This is just me showing up, wanting to reach out, wanting to touch base, wanting to just check and see how your November 1st is going. Listen, I'm super excited because we are at the beginning of the month. So it's day one, it's a Monday, beginning of the month. We are looking for some amazing things to happen. So come on in. Tell me who you are. Tell me where you are coming from. I just wanted to kind of pop in because I thought about something today that I wanted to share with you all, and hopefully you will be a part of it and you'll join me with doing it. So just take a few minutes, share the broadcast. I'm gonna try to reach out and share it with a couple of people here while I'm waiting on some people to come on live with me. So you guys come on in, come on in. If you catch the replay, definitely make sure you hashtag replay on it. But I am super excited for the opportunity to be here and kind of just tell you guys what I want to do for the next 30 days. So again, as you're coming in, just say hello, give me a shout out, tell me where you're from, put your name so I can kind of tell you what's going on with me. So I'm back in the group. This is sharing on I Am a Woman Empowered. I am Angela Lewis page and on my YouTube page. So I want to say that you guys know November is famous for Thanksgiving. So, everybody's getting themselves together, trying to think about what you're getting ready to cook. If you're going to do a deep fried turkey or if you're going to get it smoked or what you're going to do, right? You're thinking about all the desserts and all the stuff that, we hadn't been able to do because of the pandemic. Now people are coming out a little bit more, spending time at different functions with families. So, I think this Thanksgiving is going to be much, much better. However, in the month of November, one of the things that we typically do is show our gratitude, right? So I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Let's do a 30-day gratitude challenge. Yes, let's do that because what does that have to do with empowerment? Because y'all know I am the empowerment queen. I'm looking for and want to help people become empowered in everything that they do. And one of the keys to being empowered is to be grateful. Gratitude is such a significant piece because gratitude helps you to be happy. Gratitude changes your perspective. And so when you know that happens, guess what? It positions you to become more empowered. So it goes hand in hand. So don't think I just jumped off the turnip truck and, just put something out here. I really wanted to make sure that we were going into 2022 being grateful and becoming more empowered. But to do that, let's start off with this 30-day gratitude challenge. So I'm challenging everybody for 30 days. Let's be grateful. Let's talk about what we're grateful for. Hey, Piangela Jones, how are you? Beautiful. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I know you already know we talk consistently and we have a lot to be grateful for because if you have been dealing with anything with the pandemic, with the coronavirus, with your situations with your job, if you've just been going through anxiety, for a lot of people the holidays are very difficult, so you experience probably more depression and anxiety than ever. But what I want to tell you is that when you switch it around, when you start thinking about what you're grateful for, when you start realizing that there's so much that you can count and look forward to and be positive about, don't dwell on what's going on negative. Take this time to really embrace being grateful. See, gratitude is the quality of being thankful, and you're showing appreciation. And you can show kindness, you return it. See, when you're blessed to be a blessing, you're grateful for those things, but you also turn around and you exhibit kindness to somebody else. You're quick to say thank you. You're quick to maybe open doors up. See, as we get into the holidays, people's moods kind of shift. Some people are really going into a depressed state because they're thinking about maybe loved ones that they've lost, or maybe the finances aren't great. So they're starting to deal with those issues. But for other people, you're getting happier because you're realizing that you're getting into a holiday season. So now more people are out and about, and you start really thinking about, I need to be grateful and thankful for all of the goodness and great things that are happening in my life. But sometimes we don't pay attention to those things. So this 30-day gratitude challenge is really a call to action to say that this time, let's start being more. Yes, Pianza, I love this, a spirit of gratitude. Yes, gratitude uplifts your attitude. But come on, Piantala, you must have been all up in my notes. Yes, gratitude is it's just lifts up your spirits. It gives you an attitude change because when you start thinking about what's going on great in your life, what you focus on grows. So the more that you think about the good things, the more that you think about what's positive, the more that you start embracing those things, the more it starts coming to you. Listen, they did a study, the National Institute of Health did a study which found that the hypothalamus, which is the part of the brain that regulates several bodily functions, is activated when we feel gratitude or when we're kind to others. When that happens, honey, the chemical dopamine is released as well. That's that feel good chemical. That's the thing that makes you want to keep on doing the same thing over and over. So once you start being grateful, once you start showing gratitude, it just starts a chain reaction. Y'all remember back in the day when, they started the pay it forward movement where, you may be out to eat. And when you pull up to the drive through, you say, hey, I'm paying for the next person behind me's meal or their coffee or whatever. You may be in the grocery store, and some of y'all, as you're being a part of this gratitude challenge, I want you to talk about, maybe share some things, because maybe you've been in the grocery store and somebody's paid your grocery bill. Maybe you've been in the line and somebody's paid gas for you. Maybe you've done some things and you came to work and people brought in donuts or whatever. But it's a matter of when you are feeling great, then it makes you want to do other things for other people. And as we're doing that, that makes you empowered. See, the ultimate goal is being happy with your life. The ultimate goal is wanting to share your love and success and happiness with other people. You want to exhibit kindness, and it's not just for the season, but this is typically when we think about it. So I want people to really get in the mood with this 30-day challenge to start doing something, but not only being grateful for what you have, but turn around and think, if I'm grateful for my health, what can I do to make my health even better? If I'm grateful for my financial situation, how can I do it better? Continue to think. Don't just think surface. Let's dig a little deeper, because going into 2022, we want to position ourselves to be the best us that we can be, right? It's not just enough to go into a new year, but let's go into the new year more powerful, more empowered, more positive, more grateful for the things we already have, because we're knowing that the more grateful we are now, the more things are going to be attracted to us. So I just really want to put up on the screen just the 30-day challenge, and I'm going to have a Facebook group to invite people to, so I'll put it on here. And I really want y'all to tag people, and I really want it to be a movement. I really want people to embrace the challenge, because sometimes we talk about it, but hardly ever do we really think about doing it consistently. So I'm gonna give y'all some benefits, because even though it sounds simple, the benefits are so huge, and as big as they are, they empower you to become even better in your life. They give you more confidence. They increase your self-esteem. As a matter of fact, gratitude helps to increase your self-esteem. You may not think about it, but when you are feeling good, when you're seeing things as positive, when you're out here embracing what's going right in your life, it makes you feel better about yourself. When you're able to do a kindness for someone else, it makes you feel better about yourself. So it says that it's a byproduct of that appreciation, the accomplishments of others. You start recognizing that. So now you don't even want to compete. You are looking at, hey, I feel good about myself. I feel good about what's going on. And because I do, I want to start appreciating what other people are doing as well. I'm not out here trying to be competitive. I'm not out here trying to compare with anybody else. All I'm doing is appreciating what I have, and I can appreciate what you have as well. So another thing, benefit of gratitude, is it makes you happier. And when it makes you happier, it reduces feelings of anxiety and depression. It counteracts those negative emotions. It also can counteract other emotions like resentment, regret, and envy. So when you start thinking about being grateful, expressing gratitude, imagine how much better it is when you start embracing the positive things that's going on in your life, when you start thinking about not just the big things, but even the small things that are just so amazing. And so when you do that, that happiness meter starts increasing, right? And if you're starting to be happy, you can't be negative and happy at the same time. You want to continue to have that feeling. You want it to continue to grow, right? So that's one of the benefits. Being happy, as I said before, it increases your self-esteem. Another is a stress reliever. When you are grateful, you reduce your stress because you feel more calmer. You start thinking about and focusing on the goodness, the great things, the things that make you smile. And when you do that, it automatically just helps you to reduce stress. So when you get in situations when you're kind of trying to figure out what's going on or how am I going to handle this, and you start feeling a little anxious and tight, start thinking about the good things. Start thinking about, things that you can be grateful for. And when you embrace those things, watch that you start feeling more calmer. You start feeling more secure. You start feeling better about yourself, right? Another thing it does is when you start being grateful, when you start expressing gratitude, it makes you more resilient. When you are experiencing maybe some trauma in your life and things aren't going the way that you want it to go, shift your thinking to be more grateful. When you're grateful, then you start seeing it in a whole different way. When you're grateful, you can take adversities and start looking at it and trying to figure out, well, I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm going to start thinking about what's really going on well. And as you do that, it helps to make you more resilient because you realize that if I've bounced back from that before, if I've had a situation that wasn't working out in my favor, but I've got situations that have, if I focus on what's good and I've done it, then guess what? It's probably going to happen again. I need to start focus on the positive outcomes. I need to be grateful for what's going on right in my life. As I do that, now I can start being and receiving better things, and I can be more resilient when things happen that are not what I feel like is good. I'm going to have a better attitude about it, though. It makes you more resilient and it gives you the ability to overcome trauma sometimes. They've done so much research when it comes to being grateful and how it can impact your life. And so, the last thing I want to leave you with is that being grateful helps you sleep better. One thing I want, as we talk about this 30-day challenge, this is day one, November the 1st. So we make it easy for you for the rest of the month. Let's think about what to be grateful for. But when you do that, start journaling. Journaling is such a positive, powerful thing that you can do that will help you to keep account of what's going on that's great in your life. When you journal before you go to bed, it helps you to start seeing how good things were. So even when you think you may not have had a good day, when you journal, that positions you to start seeing, wow, okay, today was good. Maybe I'm grateful that maybe I didn't have to go in to work through traffic. I'm grateful that, maybe I had a phone call from a friend that we hadn't talked to in a long time. I'm grateful that I got an unexpected check in the mail. I'm grateful that, different things are happening for me. Maybe I got a new business client. Maybe I was able to, finish and check out some things off my to-do list. Find gratitude in the smallest things and then in the biggest things. Number one, every day that you open your eyes up, be grateful for that. Say thank you as soon as you wake up and open your eyes. Don't go check Facebook. Don't go, turn on the TV, but just say, I thank you for waking up. For me, I'm saying thank you, God, for waking me up because that's who I believe in. But every morning I make that a habit because I'm grateful about that. But from there, I'm thanking God for my husband, my children. I'm thanking God for opportunities and connections. I'm thanking God for the ability to be able to move freely because some people can't do that. So whatever you feel grateful for, like I said earlier, we're not just going to be grateful, but we're going to take it a step further. This is a time where if you're blessed, then you can be a blessing. And it doesn't always have to be financial. It doesn't always have to be in like kind. Sometimes, you're thinking about somebody, pick up the phone and call them. Tell them that you're thinking about them. Let them know that, you were just thinking about, some of the great times you guys have had, or, you were just checking on them to see if they needed anything. Maybe you want to pick up something for somebody. You go out to lunch. Maybe you want to bring your friend lunch back. It's so many different things that we can do as an act of kindness. If you are out mowing your grass, or you want to do, plant some flowers or whatever, then maybe you want to do that for your neighbor. Maybe you want to bring them back a house plant. It's just so many little nice things that you can do for somebody. Even if it's something simple as holding the door open, there's kindnesses that can be extended to people, as opposed to, being rude and nasty. This is the season to start doing that. So again, this is the 30-day gratitude challenge. So when I get off this broadcast, I'm going to put the link into the notes, or the comments rather, so that you can see what's going on. And as you do that, please join the group. And when you join the group, come on and help me celebrate. Let's talk about what we're grateful for, because I tell you, what you focus on grows. And as it grows, it's going to continue to manifest more things. And so if you want 2022 to be your best year ever, now is the time to plant those seeds. Plant a seed of gratitude. Plant a seed of appreciation. Plant a seed of kindness. As we do this for 30 days, it's going to become a habit for you to think about it all the time. Start journaling again, because as you do that, you'll begin to see what's going on great. You can go back and read and say, wow, I've had more good days than bad days. I've had more amazing things happen to me than things that were coming against me. When you start shifting your attitude, when you start shifting your perspective, now you start seeing unlimited abundance and blessings coming towards you. When we talk about manifestation, that's the ultimate manifestation, is appreciating where you are so that you can continue to get blessed. So I'm not going to hold you any longer. Again, look for the link. I'll probably invite a few of you, but look for the link in the broadcast. Join the group and feel free to share what you're grateful for. We're doing this thing for 30 days strong, y'all, because I want 2022 to be an empowered year for everybody. I want you to be empowered to, get a better job, or empowered to invest your money to, leave an inheritance for your children, your children's children. I want you to jump out there, and create a legacy. I want you to live your dreams. I want you to be empowered to make decisions that are going to make you the best you that you can be. But it starts with being grateful for where you are and what you already have. And guess what? It's going to exponentially grow. What you think you're appreciative of now is going to get even better, because when you start paying attention, if you're appreciative of your health, it should make you want to even do more. Eat better, stay hydrated, exercise, all those things. If you are feeling like you're healthy, then maybe you want to go even get a checkup so you can continue to feel like there's nothing that you need to worry about, because you're feeling good. So you want to stay on that high note. Whatever it is, 30 days, we're going to stay in it. So y'all make sure you join me. Make sure you tag a friend that this is going to benefit, because it's so much better when you are happy. It's so much better when you feel good about yourself. It's so much better when you step out and be kind to somebody else. So listen, join me in the 30-day gratitude challenge. Again, I'm going to put it into the comments so you can click on the Facebook group, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So be blessed. Have a wonderful night. And listen, day one, get your journal, a piece of paper, write something down. If you haven't had time to, if you don't already have one, maybe you can pick up one tomorrow, but write something down before you go to bed tonight. Maybe 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for. And as you do that, watch your list increase between now and the 30th of November. Trust and believe that what you focus on will grow. You guys have a good night.